Hey, everybody, welcome to episode number 7 of the live Davis Farmstead. Is kind of where we talk about stuff we didn't film, stuff that's going on behind the scenes, and answer questions, stuff like that. So, I know one thing: it's cold today. I was going to do my chores. I had to come back and get a jacket. It was so cold on that side by side, and the wind's blowing. I mean, it's kind of cold in this house tonight.
Yeah, it is cold.
If it was a little bit colder, I'd build a fire, but it's not cold enough for that yet, I don't believe. So anyway, we're here and we'll give you some updates on some stuff. Actually, somebody claimed a knife, so the giveaways are over. That's it for the giveaways. No more in this one. So everything's gone. Hey, Lisa. I know. It's like we went outside and holy cow. We was finishing up the well, I'll get to that in a second, but I mean we are freezing. So anyway, so uh porch up the nice claim, so all the giveaways have been or all the items have been given away and shipped, and I just remembered the last 3 I shipped. I usually write a little note in there about thank you and all that stuff. I left that out. I just mailed her stuff. So if you're watching this, you get thanks. I'm sorry I left the note out. So if you want a note, I'll send you one. But anyway, the porch update. I think we're pretty much through, don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe a little touch up paint tomorrow and
clean up. I got to do a little.
We got a little cleanup. Cleanup's horrible. We started a little bit on the cleanup tonight. We was hoping to get through tomorrow, and yeah, I know I'm messy. I don't enjoy cleaning up or picking up.
So. No, he does.
I just build and have somebody else come in and clean it up.
Wouldn't we all?
Well, so we started cleaning up tonight, or she did anyway.
No, he helped.
I did help. So hopefully we were going to have it cleaned up by tomorrow and shoot the video, but I think we'll have to clean up tomorrow. So the final reveal of the video on the porch will be Friday. I'll have another video tomorrow, and that'll be the last 2 videos about that. That'll be the last video on the porch. I might try to do a time lapse thing and see how that goes, but I lost my whole train of thought. Oh, yeah. Got 2 more videos, and then there won't be any more lives for a while. I've got to go have my knee replaced Monday. Matter of fact, I went to my pre-ops testing and what do they call it at school? What's she call
class?
It? A class, yeah. Had to go sit through a class. I had to take my caregiver. Or what do they call you? Caregiver?
Yeah.
Is that what? I thought it was a different word. So we had to go sit through a class of what to expect, and it was at the hospital, and they went over everything and kind of drugs we're going to take and anesthesia, and I got to move. Did he say once an hour, or did she say once?
Yes, you have to.
You got to get up, move, walk a little bit once an hour, every hour.
Doesn't have to be far, but you got to get up.
What do you do about sleeping? I meant to ask that.
I guess I'll wake him up from his naps. I'm going to make him take his medicine. I'm going to make him walk.
Yeah, you have to take your medicine, even though you feel good.
Because they don't want it to get, if it gets too stiff or whatever, you won't be able to, you'll lose your range of.
You have to go back in and they have to open you back up.
And also it helps prevent blood clots too, instead of just sitting and being immobile.
So I had to do all that. Then I had to have a chest x-ray. I don't know what that was for. COVID test, blood test, urine test, and an EKG. And that lady said, look, you said, look, my husband's got a heart.
No, she told me. She put all these little sticky things all over him. And she asked me she said, usually the wife likes to rip these off. I said, well, I'll let you do that. I said, I have to go home with him. But she's told me it was normal. His heart rate was normal, heart whatever was normal on the EKG, and she said, "Look, he does have a heart." I said, "I'll have to tell our daughters that because he's a Grinch at Christmas, so you
Yeah.
know about the Grinch doesn't have a heart, his
Yeah.
heart grew, whatever."
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it is
Yeah.
for anesthesia. I don't know.
Anesthesia, it could
Yeah,
be, yeah.
I don't know. They just took 2 pictures, one in the front, one in the back. I mean, one on the side. I don't know. Anyway, so
It probably is for your lungs though, because they did say
oh,
that they're
pneumonia,
worried about he's
yeah,
gonna have a what is that thing they call?
some kind of breathing
It's a
exercise.
breathing. It's just a clear bottle looking thing. I've seen them before. Anytime you have surgery, I think they usually have you do that. But you know, he has to breathe it to keep his lungs. It says to fill his lungs up so it maybe get rid of some fluid and stuff. So that could be what it's for.
Yeah.
It's probably for making sure his lungs are clear and everything too.
Yeah, you're probably right. So anyway, that'll be next Monday, and we won't do a live for a while. I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe 8 weeks, up to 8 weeks. I don't know. We'll see, and won't be doing videos for a while. Now I am going to do some about my knee replacement journey, so I'll probably try to do one every day, maybe, and then they'll come out. I'll have to send them to the editor, and she'll do them. We'll just do one on Saturday, maybe. That's my plans. So I might not even feel like doing that. So
I was thinking I have to go with him to all of his rehab. Is it rehab? That's what they call it. So I think I'm going to, if they'll let me, I may just secretly with an iPhone or something, if they'll let me record some of his rehab, what he's having to do, so he can show that what people that's had that are maybe going to have the knee surgery or knee replacement or whatever can kind of see some of the therapy that they'll have to go through. And so I thought today I might do that, try to film some of it.
Yeah, they won't let you film in the hospital.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate the prayers.
I think people probably sue or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the porch. So we hope to have that cleaned up, and then we'll shoot the video. Then we'll be out Friday. So, but it's all done. It looks really good. Are you happy with it?
I'm really happy with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of work, but I think it's going to look really nice.
Yeah. It's been what, 8 weeks?
Gosh, I don't even.
It's like 8 videos.
It seems like every time we start something, though, it takes us forever. We think it'll be a week, and then it's 3 or 4 times that. But either he gets sick or I get sick or we both get sick, or like his knee, he'll have trouble with his knee. And he's also threw it out his back at times, and it always delays us, it seems like. But that's just, I guess, part of getting older too.
Yeah, it's really hurting today.
Yeah, I told him the weather. I think it's the weather. Will you be on the shot to keep your body from?
I didn't say anything about that. I asked that. Or I was wondering about that, but he said it, but they don't, didn't they?
Yeah,
the doctor. So. Yeah. I asked the doctor about that, and he said, no, it's not like an organ. It's like something in your bones. And it's different, I think, than it shouldn't. As long as you keep moving, I think that's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you don't move, your body thinks it needs to heal itself, and that's what causes the scar tissue to come back, and it locks your knee up. So.
And she did say today, speaking of scar tissue, the movement, she did say, and doing his therapy, he's got to keep up with that and make sure that he's not just sitting. She said, because if you do just sit, he said it will lock up on you, and also you'll have scar tissue. They'll have to go back in there and start doing some.
It starts all
so I think the main thing is, but he did ask about that shot, and they said the doctor told him no, that they didn't need that.
Yeah. I also asked him about bungee jumping. So my days of bungee jumping is over.
She had to take it for 3 days.
Yeah, I asked I had a company call about that knee flex machine, and I talked to the doctor this morning. He said I didn't need it. So I'm just going to do what they say, and he's supposed to be the expert. I just now noticed that's Emily's picture right there. Emily painted that picture.
Oh.
Is that why you wanted to sit this way?
Yeah, that's why. So they get,
Oh.
well, it's Halloween and it's ghosts, but
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just going to do what they say, and hopefully it goes good. So I don't know. Yeah, they called me about that knee flex machine and something about your calves and that massages your calves. There's 3 different machines they wanted me to rent, and an ice flow machine or a cold machine or something. But everybody I talked to said not to get it. Doctor said not to. That lady today, that
yeah.
physical therapist, said not to worry about it. So
And she said it's up to you.
yeah,
She kept saying this is America. It's you're a free country. You can do what you want to.
yeah.
But she said, and you can get it if you want to. She said, but it can cost anywhere from 100 to 250, which
Well,
it was
he
250
told
for
me
us.
250.
So she said, save your money. She said, because they're going to send him home. He got a giant, I don't know if he got this. It's pretty
It's
big
big.
ice.
It goes all almost
pack.
all the way around my knee.
Yeah, and he ordered that because the doctor told him to get that. We've got that, and they're going to send him home with. She showed today 4. It goes into a sleeve 4 ice pack things that you put in the freezer, and she said as long as you rotate that with. She said they probably told you about the ice pack that he got, and she said as long as you rotate those. She said it should be enough. She said, now if you want this machine, because she showed us the
I
ice
had a machine there.
thing. She said, you can get this. She said, but it's up to you. If you want to save your money, you can.
Yeah.
You can just go without that.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, back to the porch. Everything's kind of went good the last few days, and over the weekend everything went good. Finished the ceiling, put the ceiling fan up.
Yeah, had good weather.
Had good weather. Didn't have didn't have any aggravation, did we?
No.
We just can't buy enough stuff. It's like we're all the time having to go back to Lowe's or Home Depot, and every time you go, it's $100.
Yeah.
So
our porch, we're more. I guess we're our general contractor because we figured a price and it's like no, it's more than that. But everything's gone up too, and like he said, you figure you're going to need this much, and we get it, and then it's not enough.
Yeah, usually need one more piece.
Mm-hmm. And you can't just buy one piece; it has to get
It's in a
pack.
pack. Yeah.
So
anyway, we'll have it Friday, and hopefully everything turns out good. So
yes, Hallie, I told him he's going to use his.
Yeah.
I told him I'm going to be after him. He's probably going to be mad at me most of the time, but I said, you're going to take your medicine, all of it, because he's bad about if he gets sick or something, he gets a prescription, he gets to feel better, so he just quits. He quits his medicine. I said, and that's one thing she told us. She said, take it all. Take all that you get. So I told him, I said, you're taking all your medicine. I said, I'm going to make you get up every hour, walk, nothing else to the kitchen and back. And also the ice pack. I'm gonna make sure that we're switching those out like they told him to. So
yeah,
they said if you follow all the directions and do what you're supposed to, that you shouldn't have any problems. Of course, we know things happen, but I've got faith to believe that he needs this, and I think it's going to be good for him. And I think he'll.
That's what I'm afraid of.
My daughter just says it's going to be like the movie Misery. I'll hobble him.
I'm already hobbled.
Well, I want him to get better because I know he's been in a lot of pain with it. So I want him to get better.
Then we need to pick vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a hard time this year picking.
Yeah.
I've had a hard time this year doing anything. So anyway, talk about our chickens. Stupid chickens.
And I feel bad. Lisa's one of our customers, and we're it seems like just overnight. Well, they've been slowing down, but not
never
this
been
slow.
this bad.
We've got, we did go before we got these new ones. They did quit one time before, remember, for a little while.
That was a different bunch, though. Remember, I sold that bunch.
Well, these have, I don't know what's going on with them. They've slowed down. The two, you're not getting any from them, are you?
The one down there with Big Red and Buffy, I'm not getting any. I ain't got any eggs from them in 2 weeks.
But our new flock that we thought would take up the slack,
carry us through the winter.
I don't know.
Again, I got 1 egg out of it today.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, we're doing good to get 2 eggs a day. I mean, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when you've got, let's see, I've got weekly customers, I've got one, two, three that I can think of right off the bat. I've got
I
weekly.
can take a 5 right off the bat.
Well, I've got our neighbor next to us. He gets a couple dozen, but they're not weekly. He'll get a
Yeah.
couple dozen, then it might be 3, 4 weeks before he gets another. But um, I've had to tell everybody, I feel so bad. But I told him, I said, well, we're just getting 1 to 2 eggs. We're gonna have to use those. I mean, because it's for us too. You know, I sell all the extra, but um, I said I don't know what to do. I said maybe I'm just hoping that the new flock will just
take off.
Yeah, next thing we know, they'll be because there's like 45 of them, isn't there?
Maybe 40 something. I don't know if it's
40 something.
Yeah.
So if they'd all start laying, I mean, we'd be having enough for
yeah.
everybody.
Or half of them.
Yeah. But
or 12 of them.
But I felt so I had to tell everybody this week I don't have any eggs.
We have one guy that wants 5 dozen at a time.
Yeah, he'll get 5 dozen, but he just comes
once a month, maybe.
I don't even know if it's once a month, maybe like a month and a half, 2 months. He'll get like a whole bunch at once, and then I don't see him for like
I don't know why. He just lives down the road.
Yeah, he lives right around the corner from us. But I don't know. I just
it's kind of messed
just be patient
plans.
with us. If I could get out there and make them, I would.
Well, my plans were that they would start laying through the winter, and then I was going to get some more in the winter and really scale up for next year, so we could add, 5 or 10 more customers, regular customers.
Yeah,
because we got them. I mean, people want them, but people want to get on the, people want them by the week.
Yeah, so. They do.
So we just can't get consistent.
No.
I don't know. I'll rethink all that while I'm laid up.
Yeah. Well, he's highly medicated. He'll think about it. Maybe you'll have some good ideas. Maybe it'll just like come to you.
Yeah, my problem is I have a lot of good ideas. I just can't remember them, or the bad ones I remember, then I don't have time for.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm sorry, and if there are any of our other customers are watching, hopefully they'll, as soon as they do, I've got everybody's number, and as soon as they start laying better to where I can get enough for everybody, because the way it is now, it would take, well, for a dozen eggs, it would take 2 weeks to get a dozen eggs, and I don't like
keeping them that long.
Yeah, the way we were doing, I mean, you were getting them really fresh. They were like within like a day or 2.
Yeah, 2 days at the most.
Yeah, and I don't like
the way it was spread out.
I mean,
we had customers that spread out, come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
We don't wash them, so they stay longer. But I don't want to have a 2-week-old egg giving you a 2-week-old egg, because then you don't have as much longer for it to. So that's why I say, yeah, we might be getting 1 or 2, but if for me to save up for a dozen or 2 dozen, they would be getting old, and I wouldn't want to do that.
Plus, I'm going to start eating them too, because they said you need to eat a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably start eating every day.
Yeah.
Maybe if we have any. So I don't know. It's aggravating, though, isn't it?
It is aggravating.
I mean, it's costing us a ton of money, because they still eat the same where they're laying.
They do.
Yeah, I think we might need to eat some of them.
Well, you're gonna be down, so I don't do that by myself anyway.
Yeah, that's true. So, we've been talking about doing a couple of raised beds this next year just to try them out. I don't know if we've ever tried, have we?
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to try to make them where they're a little higher, where we don't have to bend over as far. Try it so when we get older and see how it works out. So that's one thing we're going to be working on this winter, maybe.
I'd like to look for some good deal if we can find something. I wish somebody had some used or something they were getting rid of, but I guess we could watch Facebook Marketplace and places like that.
I haven't been.
The 4, about 4, because to buy new, they're expensive, aren't they?
Well, they was on clearance at Tractor Supply the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's clearance enough for us, but
yeah,
we probably need to keep an eye on.
But they're about 400. Is it 400 each?
No, it was the new. It was like 250.
Oh,
they had them half price.
No, I'm talking about like these like you see the YouTubers buy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The galvanized or whatever it is.
I don't know. I priced them. Yeah, they're
They're
expensive.
kind of expensive, and you see them getting like
One guy got
4 and 5. There's
well, what was that one we watched the other day? They had like 20 something.
I can't remember what the name
I
of
think
it
they
is.
had 28 of them.
They're in Missouri, aren't they?
I think so. They're not going to grow a garden. They just laid all that woven fabric out, and then they set them all on top of that, spaced them out.
Oh yeah. Have you planted your onions and garlic yet, Lisa? Because he just watched a YouTube video on a lady that was planting it. Garlic doesn't look hard.
No.
You made the one you had taller.
Yeah, I want to do garlic this year, but I ain't gonna get to.
It doesn't look hard.
Yeah, I
guess
you just put them in the ground and cover them with straw.
Yeah.
Or we would do hay because that's what I got.
Yeah.
And water them till frost, I think. And then that's it.
Well, she just planted hers like he said. How far did she space them?
4 inches.
I was gonna say they weren't very because she had like 72.
80 something, I think.
Was it 80 something? Yeah. But Lisa, she said that she just cover. Main thing is to make sure you cover them. Yeah. Where do you get straw?
Ace Hardware, Lowe's, Home Depot.
Yeah, any of them have it. But she said you also could use. I don't know. It's this time of year. It's fall, but she said last year.
Leaves. Yeah.
She put leaves, gathered the fall leaves and just covered them with leaves. So that's.
Yeah,
I mean, that's in your yard. That's cheap.
Yeah.
But she said to keep the moisture. They need a lot of moisture,
through the winter, I think. But you don't have to water them after the frost for whatever reason.
Oh, really? So just until the frost, and then after that, you don't have to?
Yeah. That sounds pretty easy. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be free.
Yeah, you sound like us.
We like that. Any way we can save money, we try to.
I'd go scrape it up off the floor of the barn. I need to anyway and put it on. We're going to start that's something I'm going to do when I get better. Start a big compost. Get those railroad ties I got. Make it like a little thing where I can drive in with my tractor or your tractor or whatever, and turn it over. So that's one of the things I want to do. So also we've been trying to get the farm ready for when I'm having surgery. So she's going to take over. So haven't been going too good. So
like I said, this porch just took more time and money than we had planned.
Took every minute we have. I mean, I do chores and work on the porch.
Well, and the evenings, the day it's getting shorter, so you don't have a whole lot of time in the evening to really before it gets dark now. I know the time hasn't changed, but it's still getting dark a lot earlier.
Yeah, I still got to do some bush hogging. I got a whole list of stuff I need to do, so I probably need to get started on that. Hopefully. I was going to the company picnic Thursday, but I don't guess I'll get to go. I have to stay at work, so get this place straightened up. So anyway, I told her I found we planted some muscadines last fall, and I kind of let the weeds took them over. But anyway, I was out there doing my chores today, and I found them, so they're still alive. So we're going to try to rework those and put some mulch down and some new strings for them to grow up. So muscadine is like a wild grape, if you don't know what a muscadine is. And I like to make jelly out of it. I mean, it's one of my favorite jellies, muscadine jelly. Yeah. We used to get them from a neighbor. She didn't call us this year, though.
She told me that we could come get some, but
you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I did. I told you, but we just didn't have time. It was right at the time when we had our stuff coming in and everything.
Yeah, but I love that. So anyway, that's good. So like I said, we went to my dad's birthday party yesterday. He's 80, just turned 80 yesterday, and he's doing good.
He gets around like a 20-year-old. Seems like
I know. Can't sit still.
He gets around really good. Yeah, he can't sit still.
Yeah, that was a pretty good time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's all I got. Just remember, I don't know how long it'd be for the lives. Hey,
hello from New York.
Yeah. New York or New York City. But I forgot what I was going to say. Just remember, I don't know how long it'll be before we do the live. Do you do another live? I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing the lives more than I do making videos.
Which I guess in a few weeks, if you're feeling up to it.
Yeah, I'd say at least 4 weeks.
Yeah, you're just sitting here.
Yeah.
Louie's doing good. He's in there. We kind of got him. He wants to be in here, but then he wants to aggravate when he's in here. But he's doing good.
Oh, did you want to tell him about the calendar?
Oh yeah, Emily. I already go get it and show it. Emily saw on something on social media or something that they were looking for pictures of pets or something. They were doing a calendar, and she sent his picture in. He's sitting on the porch swing, and they chose his. And it's kind of funny. Well, they put four pets on each month.
$4.
So and a cat. They had cats too.
Too.
Yeah, they had
I didn't
cats
see no cats.
But of course, Louie's the cutest, we think.
Yeah.
But his birthday, he was born May 13th. My daughter, his mommy, his birthday is May 14th. And we had no idea when we went to get him. She picked him out, and that was his birthday, May 13th. And he is on May. They didn't tell us what month they did. I said, "Did you tell him what month his birthday was?" And she said, "No." And he ended up being on May. So he's on him and his mommy's birthday.
Do you know where it's at? The calendar?
Yeah.
Go get it real quick.
Okay, I'll show.
So just stand by just a second. She's going to go get that, and we'll show that.
Right here. She's got it.
Yeah, we thought it was cool.
Do what?
Lisa said that's cool about Louie.
Yeah, it is cool. Here's his picture. This is him right here. That's him on the porch swing. Ain't he cute?
He's the prettiest one on that page. Yeah. Anyway,
he's the little angel with horns, you know. I tell him all the time, I say, "So you better be glad you're cute."
Yeah, you should have seen him today when he was working on the porch. I was sitting on the porch and nailing some boards up. He was in my lap like a toddler the whole time. He's like just laying there, and every time I nail something, he don't help.
He's nosy as all get out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, I told Emily, I took him out to the bathroom just a little bit ago. It's dark out there, and I think I've told we live beside the train track. That's at the edge of our property. Well, it's dark and you can't see the train, but you can see the lights on it going by. And of course you can hear it. Well, he gets out there and he's sniffing. I think, oh, he's going to do his little job. No, here comes the train. He just sits up just like that, just watches it. I'm like, it's cold out here. Do your job. Then a car goes by and he has to stop and look.
Or leave.
It's like, the little cartoon Up, squirrel. When they're walking, it's like squirrel. That's him.
Yeah, that's what Lisa did.
Yeah.
She did that.
Yeah, our friend Lisa that's on here, she does the concrete blocks and the raised beds.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really likes that.
Yeah. So we might look at that too.
Yeah, we might do that.
I haven't. Have I got any? No, I don't have any.
I don't think we have any of those.
I got brick. We'll take a ton of brick though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we might do that.
Yeah, we might try that.
All right. So we're getting the 30-minute mark, and I think we're going to end it here. Like I said, that's true.
They don't rot out.
Right.
That is true. Yes.
We had a plastic one, and one of them broke. I threw it away today. We used to grow herbs in them, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was like a 4x4, and it was plastic. I got them on sale at Home Depot or on clearance. And one of them blew off the porch and fell the other day, or I guess earlier this year, and broke. So I threw it away. I got another one. We could plant garlic in it real quick.
Yeah, we could. We could try it.
Yeah.
They are cheaper than other types, right, Lisa?
Yeah.
That might be something we'll look into.
We're in the cheap part.
Yeah.
I was going to actually thought about using railroad ties, but I did some research on it, and it's got that stuff it's preserved with leaches into the soil, and it gives you cancer. So we can't use it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that Crisco or whatever. Yeah, plastic don't hold up.
Yeah, because we've got, like I said, the railroad goes beside them where they change out. I guess they go through ever so often and put new railroad ties or something. There's some they're brand new that
Yeah, they throw them down and they
yeah,
go
they're
down the
just
bank
yeah,
and they
they're
don't
down the
pick them
bank
up.
right there at our property. I told him, I said, well, you get those and do something with them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a bunch from TVA out there. I probably got 40 I got from them. Brand new ones.
But well, what could you if it causes cancer? What could you do?
Well, I'm gonna use it for you can use them for fence posts.
Oh yeah, fence pit. They use fence pickets when they
Yeah.
replace theirs. Those are good ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to.
I'm gonna use it to make the compost thing where I can drive up in and hit it,
This will be for our, not the garden out there,
Yeah,
but
this
for
is our
us,
like our kitchen
for our
garden.
kitchen garden. Because I told him we're not getting any younger. I mean, we're not old, but we're not getting any younger. But the least we have to bend and stoop, and it's a lot nicer. Probably need to bend and stoop more than we do, but I need to do more squats, I guess. But it's a whole lot nicer in the summer if you don't have to. It gets hot out there. Be nice to be able to stand and pick and do.
Yeah.
But
All right, so I'm gonna end it here, and I appreciate everybody that participated, and hope y'all have a good rest of the evening. And we'll see you in a few weeks for another live. Remember, I have a couple videos. I think my last short is Saturday. There won't be any more shorts either. I thought about loading up on them, but I just hadn't had time, so it'll be a while on shorts. Videos will be on Saturday only. So uh, anyway, hope y'all have a good week. Appreciate everyone participates. Really enjoy doing this. Appreciate all the subscribers, and hope y'all have the rest of a good week. Bye.
bye.